welcome to my channel. My name's Dawn, I'm the Reclusive Crafter, and today is Quickfire Friday. So I have prepped what we're doing today, just to give it a little bit of speed, because otherwise I would have been here literally all day with my procrastinating and I'm messing about like I do. So what I'm doing today is I'm putting together a couple of little booklets, which I say booklets, they're going to be little journaling spaces, which are going to be going into the journal. And I think the positioning of them is likely to be front and back of the covers, but I haven't completely made my mind up on that yet. So I'm just in the process at the moment of really putting these together. So let me talk you through what I've done up till now. So I have taken a page of the digitals and I have printed 2 to a page, which has given me this size. Okay, I've printed them off and I have backed them with another piece of the digital that's provided in the kit. So that's given me the cover to the little notelets, if you like. All right, and then what I've done exactly the same with a couple of the other pages. So I've chosen 2 pages, one with this design on and one with this design on, and again I've printed 2 to a page and I've printed out 2 pages per booklet, so it's given me 8 pages per booklet, trimmed them up, and they are ready just to slot in like that. And then you can attach them however you want to. You could, if you wanted to, put staples in them. I have chosen to go with the sewing method. So I've gone in the center with the sewing method here, and I've left the string on the outside because I think that looks quite cute with these being notelets. I think that's quite cute. You could add on to their beads, or whatever you want to, really, butterflies, little bits of ephemera. You could add on to there whatever you want to. And what I'm doing now is I'm just going to embellish the front a little bit, just to give it a little bit more interest, and if I get time afterwards I might do something with the inside as well. But that's literally just a little booklet there, just to add a little bit of journaling space to the journal. Now my thought for this one, these little bits and pieces that I've got here are for the front of this, and I've already decided how that's going to be arranged. So I'm just going to pop those to one side because I don't think I'm going to have time to do both today, but you will get to see the finished articles in other videos. What I've chosen for this one is the little banner with the roses on, excuse me, and I've got a little pre-printed envelope here, which I think is very cute. Now this isn't actually part of the kit, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not too sure where this came from. I know it was Scrimping Mummy's, but I don't know if this was from her personal collection or whether or not there's an actual digital print for that or not. I'm not 100% sure, but it was in my kit and I thought, you know what, I'm going to use it because it goes so nicely with this. I thought I'd make use of it. And then I'm also using one of the little discs with the little cameo in the center and a word. And I've also got a little selection here of little faux flowers. So all being well, I might at the very least get the front of this done for you so that you can have a look at it. So the first thing I want to do, I could have done this before, but as with the best laid plans and all, I didn't think to. I did try to be organised with the booklet. What I've also done, I didn't mention, I have just trimmed off the edges with the decorative part of the punch. So these 3 punches here, this is the one I do my tabs with, and I've used that just to do the corners. And then I've also done a 10, I think it's the 10mm just corner rounder on the other side, just to give that a little bit of depth and interest. Not that it isn't interesting, but yeah, you know what I mean. So I'm just going to pop a tiny little bit of ink around these. Then I'm going to glue it together and show you what I've come up with. Like I say, I will be decorating both of these little booklets. So we shall see how it goes. So it's Friday. We have made it to another weekend, which is always lovely. I don't think I've got any plans for this weekend. I think we've got a quiet weekend. I don't think the weather's going to be too brill, which isn't good. So the other half's sulking because he can't go shooting. And yeah, I shall probably just be in my room crafting away like I normally do. So there we go. Mustn't grumble, eh? Always a silver lining. Okay, right then. So I am just going to put the tiniest little bit of glue on here just to hold this down. And I've forgotten to do the very first bit. What I wanted to do, I'm going to put this in before I finish gluing that down. This, by the way, the size of this was printing, again, 2 to a page. If you've got printers of your own, I would recommend that you learn, if you don't already know, how to do your printing. So printing 2 to a page or 4 to a page or whatever, because the amount of extra opportunity for embellishing by doing that, it just allows you to put together so much more ephemera rather than just using the sizes that come with the kit. Because whilst Amanda's kits are absolutely beautiful and she provides so much, you know what, why would she provide something at a smaller size when you can just ask your printer to do it? So yeah, it just saves her a little bit of time, really. Now these little flowers here, I'm just going to see if you can see those. Where's my hand? There. Okay, so these little flowers are cute, aren't they? I'm going to use these just to tuck into here and embellish the little envelope a little bit. So we shall see what occurs. Maybe I might have been better to do this before I stuck it together, but or maybe not. Oops, that's a bit gloopy. Get off. I am just checking my time because I do try on these Quickfire Fridays not to make them any longer than about 15-20 minutes at the most, ideally. Right, I'm just going to pile these in here and just hope my plan works. My plan stand. In actual fact, I might actually be better just to put a tiny little bead of glue just along the edge there, as well as on the inside. And then that will give them something to hold on to there. Pop these on here. Again, these are just bits and pieces that I've got in my stash. These little flowers were actually given to me by my sister-in-law, which was very lovely of her. I think I've mentioned in previous videos that she used to do a lot of card making, and she doesn't now, which is a bit of a shame because she was very good at it. But I think she found that people just didn't appreciate the amount of effort that goes into doing these things. I think she got a little bit disheartened by it, to be fair. Okay, how's that looking? Stick in there, you. So, yeah, that's quite cute, isn't it? Very pretty. And then, I wonder if I can just pop one, if I just trim that off there. Time goes so quickly, doesn't it, when you're having fun? Just going to pop a dab of glue on there. And I'm going to pop that on there. Love that. There we go. So a little bit of embellishment on the envelope. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to just glue this one down. So I will always try where I can to use whatever I've got in my stash when I'm creating and journaling, because otherwise it's just a waste to have it if you don't use it. Don't feel that you've got to stick rigidly to what's available in the kits, because at the end of the day, you want it to be right for you, and you can produce some absolutely beautiful things. Now I was going to put that about there, I think, and I'm just going to pop this down like it's a little pocket. I'm not sure I'm going to use it as a pocket yet, but by doing that, at least it gives me the opportunity, if I decide to do something else with it. I'm overzealous with my glue again. There we go. Don't they look lovely? Those little flowers on there, they're beautiful, aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous. And then I've got my little bit of word. Now then, sorry, was my head just in the way? Nothing new there then, eh? I don't think I've put that down exactly where I thought I was going to, because this is not where the word was going to go, but it's where it's going to go now, folks, okay? Because it is what it is. I might pop that. Do I want to pop that there or there? Or even... Oh, that's where it's going. I think that's roughly where I decided before, but I have the memory of an amoeba, and I can never remember what I'm doing. My family will absolutely tell you that, honestly. My son got a new car last week, and he asked me if I wanted to go out and have a look at it. So I said, yeah, I'll have a look at it. I went out, and I was sat in the car looking around at all these little gadgets and things, and my other half came out and had a good laugh at me because I looked like a little munchkin sat in it because it's so big and I'm so little. And by the time we got back indoors, I'd forgotten that he'd come out to see. Honestly, you can't make it up. Right, so that is all very prettily adorned there. I am considering... I don't know if I want lace on here or not. I think that looks quite pretty, doesn't it? I think it goes okay. Or would it be better down there? No, I think I prefer it across here. Just checking out my time, guys. You see, I have an idea and then I start faffing, don't I? I'm not sure about the lace. I'm going to leave that. Put in the comments if you like the lace or not. I'm not 100% sure about it, to be fair. But who knows? Right, so that is that one with its little bit of embellishment there. And then when you come over, you've just got your extra little journaling space, and then that's just going to slot into a little pocket in the journal. So that's that one. I wouldn't say complete because I might do other bits to it. I want to put maybe a pocket there, or a side pocket, a side tuck, maybe, possibly even a belly band. Haven't fully decided on that yet. What shall I do? I don't know. I've been toying with the idea of using these, but I'm not even sure I can get these to work how I want to. And I actually think that's a little bit flimsy to use for a tuck anyway. as pretty as it is. So I maybe won't be using that. What I did want to do, and I just remembered, now I've looked in my little box, I did want to add a little bit of bling on here. Where should I put a little bit of bling? About there, I reckon, would be nice. Let's just pop a few little bits of these on here. I do want this to be a really pretty little sparkly kind of girly-ish journal. So I do want to make use of my bits, especially being as I've bought them. Okay, we're going to pop that across there. Or across there. Ooh, come here or down there. I think I'm going to go there. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh dear, these are fiddly, aren't they? Fiddly diddly do. There we go. Alrighty, and I'm just going to pop a little bit of extra glue on there because I'm not quite sure. I've not used these before. I'm not quite sure how good the adhesive is on them. So we'll pop a little bit of glue on just to be on the safe side. There we go. That's nice. There we go. That finishes it off just nicely, doesn't it? So that's all I'm doing for today. I will show you both of them in full when they're complete. I shall put pictures on the video probably at the end, and I'll show you them in the stash busting video tomorrow. Okay, so hope you like them. I think that's really pretty actually. What do you think? The little flowers there and the little sparkly bits. I think that looks absolutely lovely. I'm very pleased with that. So enjoy the rest of your Friday, and I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining me today. Take care, everybody. Bye.